Yeah, and just to summarize it, remember, in Hispanic, it's just a Spaniard or the language, the culture, the things of Spain. And again, for the people who will say, well, I speak Spanish, I have a Spanish surname. Well, that doesn't make you Hispanic. No more than Jesse Jackson is British or English because Jackson is an English name. And Jesse Jackson is speaking English doesn't make him an Englishman. So don't let the names and don't let the language fool you. Hey, Jesse Jackson has some white blood in him. He's a little light compared to most blacks. Does that make him a Euro Afro or an Afro Euro? It's kind of silly, huh? You find, and Malcolm X had some white blood in him. Nobody ever calls him a Euro Afro or mulatto. You know, don't get confused. You look at other people. You know, how do they deal with issues of identity? Look at the Jews. A Jew tells you they're a Jew. Hey, the Jew can look black, they can look white, they can look blonde, they can look like us. If they want to, they're accepted. They're Jews. You know, and there are Jews who are not religious, so don't let that fool you. There's atheist Jews. Karl Marx was a Jew, and obviously he was not an observant religious Jew. So study these issues of identity and reject this Hispanic thing. It's just about Spaniards and basically their invasion of our land and their invasion of our dignity and our honor and their thieving of our past and their thieving of our future. Think about that one. It's about taking away your future. There is no future plan for us as Nican Tlaca, as indigenous people. And reject this whole Latino thing. It's just the Latins, remember, Latin pride, and what the hell's that all about? It's a way of rejecting your indigenous, your Nican Tlaca heritage. And this whole Raza, Dia de la Raza, they celebrate October 12th. We celebrate Columbus Day on October 12th. We celebrate Dia de la Raza on October 12th. We're celebrating the rape of our people, the invasion of our land, the enslavement of our people. Come on, people. Use some common sense. Get some courage. Get some knowledge, maybe knowledge before the courage. And do something. Take some actions. Intelligent actions like being part of the work that we're doing here with Mexica Movement. Meaning, okay, at least go to the website, read the material there. If you have a little bit more courage, come and join the work that we're doing. It's a lot of work. And if you're nowhere able to be able to do the work with us, pass out the information to your friends, your family. Share that knowledge. Tell them you're not Hispanic, you're not Latino. And knock off this Raza Mestizo nonsense also. And well, what do we call ourselves? We can say Nican Tlaca. I'm Nican Tlaca, meaning I'm indigenous to this land. Oh no, you're not. You're not an Indian. That's right. The Indians are the people of India, right? And also, if you're Mexican descent, say you're Mexican. What is the problem there? Oh, but I was born in Salinas. Does that suddenly you're a white boy or a white girl? You gotta use common sense. Jewish people don't say I'm Jewish American. You ever meet a Jewish American? They say I'm Jewish. That's not about religion either. It's about ethnic heritage, and it's about ethnic identity. But our people have a big problem with identity because they're ignorant of their heritage, they're ignorant of their history, and we have no leaders promoting our heritage, no leaders promoting a confrontation of those who are oppressing us from being able to embrace this as our heritage. So, be clear about your identity. Nican Tlaca means indigenous, or say Mexican, that's all right too. Say Salvadorian, say Guatemalan, say Honduran, say Costa Rican, and if you're further south, say you're Peruvian, Ecuadorian, etc. Yeah, but we're focusing on those of our people here in the north, because this is where we are. But we don't reject our brothers and sisters who are Nican Tlaca further south. So that's it for identity, and hopefully you'll think about this. But it looks like we got one other.
I want to ask a question.
Oh, okay.
How about letting the viewers understand the concept of the whole the America thing. How about
we all live in the Americas. Yeah,
right.
we've heard people, pues, todos somos americanos. You know, that's the word for that is sangronada. You know, America is named after a guy named Amerigo Vespucci. You know, an Italian guy who made maps. So when you embrace your American heritage, well, you're embracing an Italian guy who wrote books and made maps. And this whole thing about that you're an American, in what way are you an American? Are you part of pilgrims? Are you part of making slaves out of black people? Are you part of segregation? Are you part of invading the Philippines? Are you part of invading the halls of Montezuma with that stripe of blood of killing Mexicans? Is that what you are? Are you an American in that sense? What kind of American are you? Are you an American, the ones who fought in World War II and didn't get any credit? Are you part of the Americans who are right now invading other people's nations to take away their wealth the way our wealth has been taken away from us here? Are you part of that whole European heritage?
The more we know about our history, the more we realize that we, the original indigenous people of this continent, we haven't had a say for 500 years. For 500 years, they've made, like say, Oli and myself, we come from a colonial country known as the United States. And we're currently in another colonial country, which is called Mexico. You would figure that here it's run by Mexicans. No, not at all. We've been to Guadalajara, we've been to Michoacan, we've been to, here we are in Mexico City, and the colonial structure is there. It's present. It's present. It's
loud.
Very vibrant.
Watch television. Look at the magazines.
That's
all Hispanic and Latino. That's white people telling us who we are, and what they're telling us, admire us for who we are.
Right.
Not for this. So let's move on. We're planting seeds through the internet, since that's kind of the new communication tool for the world. That's where this is being disseminated. So this is the classroom. This is the inspiration for you. This is the guidance for you. This is something that we hope will get you to see things that you were not able to see before. If it means you just concentrate on your family, that's a good start. But from there, try to work on some people in the neighborhood. Share the materials with them. Share the ideas that you've picked up. Maybe they don't want to read the website. Maybe they don't want to read the books. Show them some videos. Okay, invite them over to your house for a party. A party of knowledge to discuss identity, why we're not Hispanic or Latino, to discuss the basic heritage of our people, going back to the Olmecs and talking about the Mayas and talking about the Mexica and talking about Teotihuacan, and then talking about the genocide that killed 95% of our people and how we're 5% that have survived. We're putting these seeds out to you. We want you to absorb the seeds, savor them, see how beautiful it is. Be fair to yourself. Give yourself the stretch and the embrace of your own intelligence. Use your imagination. That's one of the things that's helped me a lot. That was one of the things we were commenting on. That sometimes my imagination goes wild, but that's what has me here today. I've embraced the wildness of my imagination, and the wildest of my imaginations is our people are able to embrace their heritage, the beauty behind us.